Okay, we're here this is with Ross Hunt, and he's from Bald Hills, and it's a little dark here at the wine garage, or the garage, but hey, Ross, your dad just announced a really exciting thing at this dinner, and it was that we get to taste this 2005 Bald Hills, the great award-winning wine. Tell us a little bit about this wine.
Well, before you said to me, why was this wine such a surprise?
Right.
And I was going to say, well, it's funny because there are a lot of omens along the way as to why, that sort of illuminated that surprise a little bit for us, so it wasn't so much of a surprise, and in particular for Mum and Dad. They went over to London to collect some awards for what they thought was a champion wine trophy, a champion in our local region, so Central Otago, New Zealand. And when they got there were a number of omens, but one in particular was the fact that they were serving Fiji water on the table. And my father, Blair, grew up in Fiji, and he turned to one of the MWs who was sitting at the table and said to him, "This is an omen, we're going to take out the biggest prize for this wine." And sure enough, about 20 minutes later, the champion red wine trophy was announced at the London International Wine Challenge in the most salubrious environments you can imagine for people from Central Otago.
Oh, yeah.
And so, although it was a surprise, they had a hint of the surprise. But what makes this wine good is the season. There were some unfortunate events during the season. There was a lot of frost. There was rain around fruit set. There was a lot lower volume that we made on the vines, but smaller berries. What came out was very concentrated fruit, and given the usual volumes we were making, we were struck with something that was going to produce about 500 cases, and we thought this was a bad thing at the time. But as we tasted the wine as it was going through its development stage, and before it went into barrel, we knew we had something special, and we knew we had to get it in front of people, and that's why it ended up at those competitions.
Well, no, it sounds like it's a wine that was an award winner in spite of itself, given all the vintage conditions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.